How can you tell when a client or barber, stylist, cosmetologist, braider, loctician is compatible with each other? I personally don't think this person would be a good ideal client for me because they seem to want too much out of what I want to provide. I am all for the attitude of servitude. I believe that our job at the core is servitude. A lot of people think that we are artists. I disagree with that. I'm only an artist when a client has no idea what they want to do. They just want to look good. This client seems like both they don't know what they want to do and they are picky, and that's a nightmare. I always believe that a client has to at least have some idea what they want, and they have to have inspiration pictures, or like they have to have a reference point before I would feel comfortable moving forward. And a lot of times people come in with that. Every now and then I get people that don't understand how easily accessible Google is, and they just start describing haircuts but refuse to actually like show me what they're looking for. And that's annoying. Especially like the longer the hair is, the more vague the outcome can be without direction, in my opinion. I had a lady yesterday, her son had short hair and she wasn't picky. She was just like, make him look good. Well, that's an easy, obvious, there's an easy, obvious solution to that. But when you have longer hair, and that just means there's way more possibilities of what the outcome can be. So when you have a client that wants you to handhold them through the entire process, predict what the hair is going to look like, how it's going to fall, and what it's going to look like 3 weeks later, like that's a nightmare to me. I would never want to work with a person like that. I would encourage you, if you are a client like this, I would seek out someone that is very, very, very passionate about what they do. I am passionate about what I do, but I don't have the tolerance for a person that is this anxious about a haircut. And so I had a client a couple of years ago that all he had was a beard. And when I tell you, this man had me spend hours on his beard, I finally got to a point where I had to break up with this dude because he cared more about his beard than I did. And I care a lot about what I do, but I found that if a client cares more about their haircut than I do, we're incompatible. We won't work well together. And that's rare. I rarely have a client that is more concerned about the outcome than I am, because I am prideful. I do love what I do. I am passionate about my job. But this client, to me, just off reading what they're asking for, it just seems to me like we would not be a good fit. And I'm guessing they probably have a really hard time finding someone because they had to infiltrate a Facebook group and ask this question. So have you guys ever dealt with something like this where the client just seems to not understand what our job description is? How would you handle it? Let me know in the comments. I am Sean Cuts H on all social media. I try to post daily on all platforms, and I stream 5 days a week, Thursday through Monday. On TikTok, I'm Sean Cuts H, as well as Tiger Cuts. The rest of social media, I'm Sean Cuts H. So I stream on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, sometimes Facebook and Instagram as Sean Cuts H. Hope you guys have a great day. Let all the buttons do all the things.